All right. Welcome, my friends. I am Omar Krieg. Olaf is, of course, off for this Triple Press exclusive match featuring the Taurian Nationals taking on the Ramoran Opposition in Week 9 of the 30-25 season, the Melee only round. We've had a few matches already, and to be totally honest, we've had some results that I was not expecting. But we'll be talking a lot about that more when we do the week in review. We have this match. This is match 4. Match 5 will be recorded tomorrow evening. That will be the Dover Crows and the Science Spirits match, the final match of the regular season. In the meantime, we've got a few things to take care of. Give me just a quick second so I can finish getting everything set up the way I want it. And of course, Twitch wants to update on my phone for the, I don't know, I guess the weekly update. So while it's doing that, we'll go ahead and knock out some of this other stuff. Of course, you can't quite see everything on my screen because I have some blockage in there for IP reasons and whatnot. But the first thing we have to do is, of course, the midweek events. I've already added the free experience point for each pilot in tech not on the injured list for both teams, so we don't have to worry about doing that just now. Give me a quick second here. My cat really wants my attention. No Stitch. Go lay down or something. Okay. I think we're... There we go. Okay. All right, so both teams have elected to do training, so this is going to be simple and straightforward. Starting with the Taurian Nationals, I'm going to roll 2d6. This is the part that you can't quite see because of the way the screen is set up. Taurian Nationals rolled a 6. That will be nothing for them. The Ramoran Opposition roll a 7, which unfortunately for them is also no result. So that now takes us into Gathering Intelligence, and NPCs don't get Gathering Intelligence, and we already have everything displayed on the board here. So, real quick, let's talk about what we're looking at here. Taurian Nationals are fielding a Stalker 3F, a Phoenix Hawk 1, and a Spider 5V. They have all three pilots are 4-3, going up against the Ramoran Opposition, who are fielding a Warhammer 6D, Hunchback 4H, and a Phoenix Hawk 1. They have a 2-3, a 3-4, and a 4-3 pilot for their team. Their elite pilot has 2 advantages, and for the first time in the GTL, we have... Is this not going to... Come on, give me a little pop-up. There we go. And for the first time in the Grayland Trails League, we have somebody with a melee specialist? Is that what it is? Yeah, melee specialist. So they will have, if memory serves, off the top of my head, they will have a +1 on their melee attacks, or it's an extra point of damage, or something like that. We'll find out when we get to that phase. Now, we are doing this match slightly different. I elected to go with I'm playing literally against myself. I'm not playing as the bot. I am actually representing both teams. I have 2 different instances of Mega Mech open, so hopefully we don't run into any problems with the computer bogging down. I will be playing as fairly as I possibly can for both teams. Effectively, whichever mech I am operating at that time will be moving for the most optimal position that I can possibly achieve in order to literally crash mechs into each other. I will also be doing something I was doing with some of the matches so far. I was doing a 2d6 roll at the beginning of each round, and then on an 8 or higher, that team would elect to start firing. I think I'll do that tonight. I'll probably forget after a couple of rounds, or maybe I won't remember until a couple of rounds in, but immaterial either way. The Ramoran Opposition does have about a 1,300 battle value advantage, but that's mostly because of their pilots. Effectively, 3 veterans going against 2 veterans and an elite, and then some of the mech choices are a little bit different too. Of course, the Spider is only 746 battle value. We are playing on a 10x10 map generated, so that will be interesting to check out. You're going to see me doing an awful lot of alt-tabbing, so please bear with me and be patient. You'll see a lot of stuff on the screen. Oops. There we go. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that one and that one. Okay. I'm done. All right, here we go. Starting off, we have our deployment phase. Looks like the Nationals are deploying their spider first. Zoom this out just a touch. Should be able to see it. Now I just screwed up my Alt tab station, but whatever. Alright, so we'll go ahead and drop the spider in here. Bring the other team in. Their Hunchback 4H. Does not have a lot in the way of movement options, so he's going to be up on the front line. And we have the Stalker, very similar, not much in the way of movement. Phoenix Hawk can jump around a bit, so we'll just leave him back. And for the opposition's other two pieces, their Phoenix Hawk and their Warhammer also doesn't have the best movement profile for this kind of thing. But here we go. So looking at the initiative going into round 1, opposition moving 2 of their mechs first and their third mech last. So let's see how this turns out for them. Might get a little bit cumbersome. So we have a Phoenix Hawk moving very first. I think our best option here is to jump him in somewhere. Let's see, what are we looking at? We take that Stalker now. Sure if that's, yeah. Well, you know what? Let's see what that does. So the Stalker can get in around them. 2, 4, 6. Let's see, we'll put him there. Have the spider do, let's see, what are we looking at? We do some DFAs. 9 to hit the Phoenix Hawk. Or a 7 to hit the Warhammer. So yes, we will do that. Then the Phoenix Hawk. 9 to hit the other Phoenix Hawk. Or we just jump in somewhere. Let's go there. Let's do that. And then lastly, the Hunchback has to figure out where he wants to go to be helpful. And honestly, the best place for him is there. Alright, we're going to skip through the firing phase. See, I already forgot about the stupid the 2d6 roll for firing or not. Whatever. It's not that important. Let's see. Ooh, we got a good number there. Not a bad number there. Kicking here. I am a fan of kicking. Cannot. Okay. Ooh, I should have twisted him. Damn it. I forgot about that. Oh well, we can punch at least. And then the Hunchback can kick. Alright. What? Oh man, that's not good. Alright, so we're gonna have to take our time scrolling through this. Alright, so first off, physical attack. Stalker kicks the Warhammer. Warhammer is going to take some damage. Biggie. Let's see. Phoenix Hawk misses its kick. Phoenix Hawk misses its kick. Warhammer punches the Stalker. Stalker is now taking some damage. Let's see. Hunchback kicking the Stalker. And then the Spider hits the DFA on the Warhammer. The Warhammer gets displaced, pushing the Stalker. Unable to step out of the domino effect, Stalker then displaces the Hunchback for the opposition, and the Hunchback for the opposition is punched from the field of play. That's I mean, the only way to go around, there's no way around that. The Hunchback has been eliminated, and I'm not sure who to give that kill credit to. We're gonna give it to the Spider simply because it was the Spider that did the DFA. I don't know if there's a better answer there. Spider did the DFA and landed it. Did damage to the Warhammer, which I've already got marked. Spider does take damage, so the Spider needs to take some damage there. I'm giving that kill credit to the Spider pilot for removing the Hunchback. That's about the only way to do it. Now, after all is said and done, it looks like every mech that needed a PSR to stay standing succeeded. Everybody is still up on their feet. And we've already got a mech removed in the first round of action. That is not good for the opposition, and utterly humorous and amusing as hell to me. Looking at initiative, the opposition is now with only 2 mechs of 3 that they started with. They have no initiative advantage going into the second round. They will be moving both of their mechs first, and that is not good. So I think what the best option here is to back up and not towards the edge of the map. Maybe even into the woods, but the Nationals have 2 jumping mechs, so that could be a problem. Let's see. Spider is actually, you know what? I think the Spider's going to hang back for a moment. Just because this is going to get into being a really big kick fest. So, oh, there you go. Okay, so I can get in behind him like that. I am, because DFAs can be fun. You know what? I need to mark that Hunchback as a DFA kill too, because that was effectively what happened there. That's pretty funny to me. I'm not gonna lie. All right, need a 6 to land the DFA on the Phoenix Hawk, so we're gonna do that. Not firing, not firing. Opposition's turn to fire. He is going to twist, because otherwise he won't be able to punch with both arms. He's fine. Physical attack. Alright. Punch with both arms at the stalker. Kick the Warhammer. And let's see what happens here. So the Warhammer hits with both punches. We got a hit in the center torso, but there's still plenty of armor left on that stalker. Stalker kicks the Warhammer that takes a lot of damage to the right leg and is now suffering internal structure damage on that Warhammer. That will bump it up to moderate damage. Let's see. The Phoenix Hawk misses the DFA. The Nationals Phoenix Hawk is now taking internal structure damage when it fell over. Did it fall over? Yeah. So that's the Nationals Phoenix Hawk taking internal. Otherwise, everybody else is still standing. Opposition not in the best place for initiative, but not in the worst place, going first and last. And we do have a score of 94 to 68 for battle value percentage remaining. Starting up with the Phoenix Hawk moving first. I don't know where to put the Phoenix Hawk. I really don't know where to put this Phoenix Hawk right now. If I move them out of there, then they're just going to swarm the Warhammer. And the Warhammer is getting messed up a bit. So I think the Phoenix Hawk is just going to stay right where it is. Get up. Let's come around here. Get some free back shots. We'll bring the Spider in here. And you know what? Just because I think it's really funny to do, I'm going to leave the Stalker there and really kind of set myself up for failure. I'm going to try something. I don't know if it's going to work, like the game mechanics or not. But we're going to try something a little silly. So, let's see. No fire, no fire, no fire. No fire, no fire. And I keep forgetting, I'm not even going to bother with the dice for seeing if they fire. Let's see. Punch the Stalker. The Warhammer is going to push. And I only need a 2 to do it. Now, I'm curious if that push is going to move him back, or if it just triggers a PSR to stay standing. Let's see. I'm not sure how a push works. I think this is literally the first time I've tried to do a push just to see what would happen. Phoenix Hawk is going to kick the other Phoenix Hawk, and the Spider is going to kick Phoenix Hawks. So let's see what happens here. Stalker needs to kick. Oh, yep. So push does displace. So let's see. Let's go through this one step at a time. All right. So the Phoenix Hawk punches the Stalker, misses with one, hits with the other. The Nationals Phoenix Hawk kicks the opposition's Phoenix Hawk and it lands. Spider misses. Stalker kicks and cripples the Warhammer by removing its leg entirely. But the Stalker gets pushed off of the map by the Warhammer, and then the Warhammer promptly falls over, and the pilot takes a hit. So the Stalker has been removed from the match, and I will admit I kind of did that just to see how that would work out. By the Warhammer. I do admit I kind of set that up just to see what would happen, because I've never actually done a push before. Now we know that push will displace from the map hex, or from the map, well, from the hex at least. This has changed the battle value in favor of the opposition, now 53 to 49. But both teams do have 2 mechs each, and the Warhammer is missing a leg, so that's going to be a problem for the whatever fucking team that is, opposition. The Spider is going to let's do that. I don't know if I can get that Warhammer or not. Or just leave Phoenix Hawk right where he is. And then this Phoenix Hawk is going to come over. No, since that Phoenix Hawk didn't move, he's just going to sit tight. Now let's see if we can get this Warhammer up. Need an 8 to stand up, and he does not stand up. He is still down. It's not good for the Warhammer. All right, well, the Warhammer is going to take a kick from the... Oh, nope, that's the fire phase. Okay. Phoenix Hawk is going to kick the Spider. Spider is going to kick the Warhammer. Phoenix Hawk is going to kick the Phoenix Hawk. All right, okay. Let's see what we got here. Spider losing internal structure. That is going to bump him up to heavy damage. Spider does land the kick. Doesn't really matter. Phoenix Hawk Nationals kicking the Phoenix Hawk Opposition. Opposition Phoenix Hawk losing criticals as well. That will take them up to heavy damage. Phoenix Hawk Opposition, heavy damage. And then the Spider falls over. The pilot is okay. Everybody else is still standing. This is almost a comedy of errors in a way. All right, 44 to 50. Opposition in charge. Let's see if we can get up. Nope, he's still down. Let's get over. If that Spider's gonna be able to get up or not. All right, opposition. Let's see what you've got. Phoenix Hawk is gonna move over to kick on the hammer. Spider is going to attempt to get up. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. And the Spider got up. Neil takes another hit in attempting to stand up and falls over. Neil is up to 2 hits now. Oh, firing phase. Physical phase. Phoenix Hawk. Well, obviously the Phoenix Hawk and the whatchamacallit are going to pick the... What? Did I click done too many times? I might have. Son of a bitch. I might have. Alright. Initiative is broken up a little bit more, but the Nationals are in the better position. Let's see. 49 to 44 favoring the opposition right now. Let's see. Warhammer. It's got 2 injuries. I hate to do this. I think the smart move is to just quit the mech. Because the Nationals are going to need him next week. And 2 hits is going to take him out for a couple of days, but he could still come back. Time for the next week's preliminaries. So yeah, Warhammer is going to eject. Before I do that, let me look and see who was last. I think the Phoenix Hawk had the last bit of damage on him. Yeah, Nationals Phoenix Hawk. The Warhammer defeated by. Alright, yep, so he is going to eject the Phoenix Hawk. We'll get the kill credit. I'm not worried about those numbers. Let's see. Now it's time for these two to figure out where to go to get this Phoenix Hawk hedged in. I might be getting myself kicked in the face here, but I think it was a legit play. Oh, no, we're not firing. I keep forgetting that. Turn to fire. Fire. Their physicals, 2 punches. 8s, I think it said. Kick. Eating a 7. Opposition Phoenix Hawk taking internal damage. He's already got heavy damage. I marked the wrong one. Shit. It'll come out in the watch, I'm sure. Yep, and it looks like Team 1 won the match. So we'll take a look here in a second and see who that is. Winner is Team 1. Team 1 was the Taurian Nationals. Oops, I don't save it. Alright, so let's go ahead and record this win for the Taurian Nationals. This will be a relatively short stream. Alright. Let's see. Victory points, 3 for winning, 3 for beating a heavy, 2 for a medium, plus 6 total for 2 melee kills, one of which was a DFA, but that doesn't apply here for victory points. That gives the Taurian Nationals a total of 3, 6, 8, 14. Jesus. The opposition, 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. 14 to 8 final score for the Taurian Nationals. After the victory points, we gotta figure out fans. So I need my rules now. Match, post-match. Fans. Okay. Let's see. For the Nationals, this is +1 for winning the match, +3 for a DFA. So that's a total of +6 on this fan roll for the Nationals. $2d6. Oops, I forgot the slash. 10 plus 6 is 16. Maximum you can get is +4 fans. Yep, +4 fans. For the opposition, they're going to get a -1, -2 because of their streak, but +2 for a physical attack kill makes it 0, so they'll have a total of +3. 8 plus 3 is 11. That's going to give them +3 fans. And then, well, 14 and 8 is 22. I still am surprised by how much money that is. Let's see. 14 and 8 is 22, so that means the Nationals will receive 32 wealth plus 3 from their sponsorship. And the opposition will receive 22 wealth for their loss. Let's go ahead and start updating spreadsheets. The one thing that everybody has come here to watch. Starting with the Nationals. The Nationals are now 3 wins and 6 losses, and they are going to gain, let's see, 14. They're going to get a 10 plus, or plus 10 bonus to that. So first, 29, 39, 43, now 53 total cumulative victory points. They have gained 4 fans, taking them from 8 to 12. Do they get a... Yeah. Okay, I need to make a quick... Oh, God. What was that roll? 26 plus 8. Okay. Now go into finances, and we will add in match earnings 32, fan income 11. The other... let's see, what is this? Nope. Other... 3. 58 there. Nice, nice. All right, let's go to the other team, the Ramoran Opposition. They are now 3 wins and 6 losses. They will gain 8 points to their 29. That will take them to 37 total cumulative victory points. They had 11 fans, but they gained 3. That's going to take them up to 14. I feel like I did something wrong, though. Hold on. Is my memory faulty? Nope, that's right. That's right. Okay. Thought I skipped that step for the other team for a second there. 22 from match winnings, 12 from their fans. No other monies are applied yet. All right, now that we've completed the who won, how much money they got, and how many fans they picked up, it's time to do the draft. This is the one that gets a little crunchy at times. So, looking at first, the Taurian Nationals, they will get a +1 for having won. They have no streaks, so it's going to be just a 2d6 +1 roll to see if anybody from their team gets drafted. They rolled a total of a 6, which is no draft. For the Ramoran Opposition, -1 for losing. They do not have any streaks, so it's just a 2d6 -1. For a total of 6, no draft. Next up, we have expenses, maintenance. Starting with the Nationals, who have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mechs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 techs. So that's 5 minus 3 is only 2 mechs that need to be maintained. For the opposition, 1, 2, 3, 4 mechs. 3 went to the field. -1 maintenance. Next up, we have salaries. So we'll do the opposition first. 2 for all the blues and greens. Wow. 2 for all the greens and regulars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. -10 for their salaries. Holy cow. Let's see. Opposition. So now we need to do the Nationals. 2 for all the greens and regs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -9 for the Nationals. Next up, repair costs. Let's see what that looks like. Starting with the Nationals, we've got a Stalker with light damage. That's an assault mech, so that's 1. We have a Phoenix Hawk, moderate damage. The medium with moderate, so that's 3. We have a Spider with heavy. That's a light mech, heavily damaged. That's also 3. We have a total of 7 for repairs. No pilots injured. For the opposition, we have a heavy mech crippled. That is 8. A medium mech that is, I'm going to mark it light. It had to take a little bit of damage somewhere in there. And then a medium mech heavily damaged. 4. So that's going to be a total of minus 13 for repairs for the opposition, and then 2 injuries, that is a minus 3 for medical for the Ramoran Oppositions. Go ahead and add that in to their spreadsheets. Taurian Nationals, minus 7 for repair and 0 for medical. Opposition, numbers are slightly different. Minus 13 for repair and minus 3 for medical, leaving them with 21 wealth. What is the Nationals sitting at? 40 wealth. All right. Let's see, what's after that? We've got repairs and medical. We did that. Repair rolls. All right, let's start rolling some stuff. You know, numbers that you can't see, but you can listen to the sound of my voice as I become more or less frustrated. All right, starting with, excuse me, the Stalker. Lightly damaged. I need a 1+, so I basically can't fail. Stalker's repaired. For the Phoenix Hawk, I need a 2+ with 4 total attempts. Done. And for the Spider, also a 2+. Done. The one cool thing about the Taurian Nationals is they've learned if you teach your techs to be really good at being a tech, it is a lot easier for them to repair your shit. All 3 of their techs tonight are rated tech specialists, which means their repair rolls get an automatic +1, which basically reduces the difficulty of their repairs. Let's see, for the opposition, we have a Warhammer triple. That's going to be a 4+ with 5 total attempts. 1, 2, 3. Got it. So the Warhammer is repaired. We have a Hunchback with light damage, so it's going to be a 3+ with 3 attempts. 1, 2, got it. And then the Phoenix Hawk needs a 4, also 3 attempts. Got it. All right, all mechs are repaired. Now we add experience points. Let's go to the Nationals first for their pilots. Kimberly Beach gains 2 points, up to 4. Garrick gains 3 up to 6, and Izzet gains 3 up to 4. For their techs tonight, Schmidt gains 2. Not Schmidt. Well, that's what I've got written there. Oh, I can't see. That's why. Schmidt gets 2 to 8. Salaun gets 2 to 12. And Khalil gets 2 to 10. Oops. Alright, save that. And then opposition. Starting with Neil getting 2 points because they got a kill, up to 6. Noble gets 1, up to 4. And then Kircher gets 1, up to 2. And then their 3 techs. We got Umura, 1 up to 8. Glass up 1 to 4. And then Papin up 1 to 10. Save that. All right. That's that. All right. Well, that was certainly a bit of an entertaining match. I hope you agree. You don't have to, of course. Let me turn that on for a moment so you can see my face. So, Taurian Nationals win. I don't know what the final score effect is going to be. And, of course, we still have match 5, which is the Dover Crows hosting the Cyan Spirits. That will be recorded Friday evening. So Friday morning, this video should be live on YouTube. Friday evening will be the Crows and Spirits match. And that video will be live Saturday morning. So probably not this weekend. Maybe this weekend I will do the weekend review. No promises. If not during the weekend, possibly during the week if I get some time. Otherwise, it'll be a week from now, next weekend, when I do the weekend review, and we start prepping for the 30-25 Trinity Cup, I almost said that wrong, 30-25 Trinity Cup Championship playoffs, starting with the preliminary rounds, which Once I have all the data in, we will know during the week 9 weekend review who will be seated where on the tournament and how that will play out from there. This has been a short stream, but I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, or if you're watching this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. I will admit, of course, the one round where I pushed a stalker off the map, that was more to see how the mechanic worked. I wasn't entirely sure how push worked. I've never done it before, either on a tabletop or more accurately and more oftenly used is the Mega Mech. I've never actually used it. I'm almost always going for kicks. If I'm not going for a kick, it's a charge or a DFA when it comes to melee. So it's almost always going to be a kick the way I play. Ooh, excuse me. But at any rate, I did want to see how that would work and what would happen, and I literally pushed an assault mech with a medium mech, I believe, off the map, and that was pretty cool. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you haven't, I don't know what to tell you. Then yeah, I guess you're just not a true battle. I don't know, because sometimes weird shit like this happens. I don't know. I'm talking shit and I'm rambling. So, having said all that, I'm gonna get out of here. Stay safe out there, my friends. This world is a crazy dark place. Make sure you're doing what you got to do to take care of you and yours. And as for me and mine, we're out of here. Have a good one.